What's good, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Postplants, and before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that the map I'm using right now is refrag.gg. I'll leave 10 free codes down below, and if you use code POLO, you get 15% off your first subscription. I also offer coaching on my Metafy, which I will link down below, but with that all being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is what is a postplant. A postplant is a situation that you are in after the bomb is down. And there's a multitude of ways that you can play this. You can use the bomb time to win the round. You can use your teammates to win the round. You can play a crossfire. The CTs have to defuse the bomb to win the round, and you're trying to use that to your advantage to win the round yourself. So something you want to keep in mind about postplants is there are very few things in this game that are definite, right? So the Ts will always lose the round if they don't get bombed down within a minute and 55 seconds. The CTs will always lose the round if the Ts plant the bomb and the CTs don't defuse it. Those are essentially the only two things in this game that are guaranteed to win you rounds. So you want to try and use that to your advantage and win the round off of the bomb, because that is 100% how you're going to be able to win the round, is if the bomb explodes. So you want to protect that at all costs. This should kind of be the governing factor behind wherever you go in a postplant. You want to be able to hold the cross to the bomb to kill the CT so they can't even get to the bomb, or kill them when they defuse. So this will all come down to the situations that you're in. Let's say you're in a 1v1 scenario, bomb is planted on default and you're on CT, right? The CT has to defuse the bomb, but you're in a position where you can kind of check bomb and run away. If he's on the bomb, you kill him. If he's not on the bomb, you can hide and wait for him to tap again, which again, you can audibly hear when the CTs tap the bomb. Now, the way that you're playing in CT is the same way that you can play in Palace. You play Palace, you wait for him to get to bomb, he taps bomb, you check bomb. If he sees you, he's probably going to get off of it. You hide, he has to defuse. Boom, pretty much the same exact scenario, just from a different position. This is why you'll see some teams plant open. They'll plant like around here or over here, so that you can play bomb from connector, you can play it from jungle, you can play it from ramp, you can play it from palace, you can play it from all these different scenarios, and it just opens up your avenues to be able to play post plants so you can kill the diffuser when he gets on the bomb. So good post plants will pretty much always depend on where the bomb is planted. If the bomb is planted default, you don't want to be in ramp, because if the CT taps bomb, you have to run all this way over to default to check on it, and if the CT taps the bomb and sits here and waits, he'll hear you running towards bomb, free kill because you're running, he's not, he's ready for you, you're not. So in post plants, you generally want to be in positions where you can readily tap the bomb. I know I've really kind of pressed on this topic, but it's super, super important that this is the base concept that you should have in your mind when you're playing post plants. Now, remember what I said about the CTs having to cross to bomb. They have to defuse the bomb, so they have to cross to bomb, which means that you can actually hold crossfires with your teammates when the CTs are trying to cross towards bomb. Now, this will seem kind of weird when I explain it, but hear me out, because this is a concept that a lot of pro teams use. Let's say you're in a 2v1 scenario and you have a guy under palace and you are in ramp. There is not a scenario where you can play a crossfire here, because the only crossfire for under palace would be CT or around this missiles area, so that when this guy takes contact, you can peek out and kill. You can't do this because you're in ramp. This guy's under palace. So what ends up happening is you're in a weird scenario where you kind of have to peek out when the CT starts shooting at your under palace guy, which isn't terrible, but there's ways that the CT could kind of bait you into peeking. There's ways that the CT could clear the under palace guy and then transition into fighting you. So there's a way that you can actually ensure that both you and your under palace player are fighting this player at the same time. Now, how are you going to do that? This concept I've kind of named like hold here, like a hold here scenario. And basically what it is if I say hold the trash can, right? If I play like around here and I say hold the trash can, I'm going to have my under palace player hold the trash can, right? So he's holding this trash can at the same angle that I'm holding this trash can. So when the CT swings out into this angle, he will be peeking me and my teammate under palace at the same time. Now, I placed bots here so you guys can kind of visualize what I'm saying, but look at this, right? So if I'm trying to clear this under palace player, I'm peeking the Tetris guy at the same time. If I'm trying to clear this Tetris player, I'm peeking the under palace guy at the same time. And you can do this for other bomb sites. You can do it over at B. Let's say you have a guy on default and he's holding the chair, right? He's holding a little bit to the right of the chair. This means that the bench player can hold this angle as well. And same concept, you're going to be fighting the CT running out market door at the same angle as your default player, even though you aren't in a crossfire. Now, before I get any further, I'd like you guys to check out the sponsor for today's video. The sponsor for today's video is SkinPlace. You have skins, right? Well, you can safely convert those skins into cash in just seconds on SkinPlace. Just log into Steam, select the skins you want to sell, choose from their wide variety of payment methods like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tether, and more, and once you put in your wallet address, that's it. It's super easy and only takes a single minute to completely set up your account. I traded 3 skins to SkinPlace, and within just a couple seconds, I saw that money pop up in my crypto wallet. Use the link down below and get to selling. But don't forget to use code POLOCS for a 3% bonus on your first sale. Now let's get back to the video. Now I know I've brought up crossfires a couple times, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you what a basic example of a crossfire is. I know I already showed the example over with missiles and under palace, but I'll go ahead and show another example over at B. Let's say we're in a 2v1 and we know the last player is towards cat. He has to run from cat up to try and defuse the bomb, and I have a teammate in apps. I'm stuck E-box. What this means is I can hold this angle, and my apps player can also hold pretty much the same angle, and on each other's contact, the other person will peek to try and kill the CT that's fighting your other teammate. At its core, one of these scenarios where you're playing the hold here concept or you are playing a crossfire concept, these are the two concepts you really want to play in a post plant. As long as these stay true, your post plants will always have a high % conversion rate of winning the round. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the 10-second timer on the bomb. Once the bomb ticks down to last 10 seconds, you will get a music cue from your game that the bomb is about to explode. If the CT hasn't tapped the bomb by the time this 10-second timer has gone off, and you're in a position where you can peek the bomb right on the CT's tap, let's say it's planted default here, and you're in apps, you will 100% win this round if you play it correctly. Here's why. If the 10-second timer has gone off, and the CT defuse takes 5 seconds, that means that the CT maximum has 2 taps that he could possibly do in this time, and one of them has to be a stick. This means that as soon as the CT has tapped the bomb and the 10-second timer has started, you can wait, let's say, 3-4 seconds potentially to check the bomb. If he's sticking it, you kill him. If he's not sticking it, he has to kill you and then get on bomb. And because you've waited so long, he has to kill you and get on bomb within, 1 or 2 seconds. This means that after 3 to 4 seconds, let's say you peek out to try and kill him and he's a little wide right here and tries to kill you, you can tuck back and you have won the round. He cannot defuse the bomb. If he gets back on bomb, it has to be a stick this time, and 100% of the time, you'll frag them while they're defusing. This means that once the 10-second timer has started, if you also have a Molotov, you can Molotov on the bomb, and the CT won't be able to defuse because, again, they have to wait for the Molotov to fade. They only have 10 seconds to defuse. This will guarantee you win the round unless they have a smoke. And after you throw this Molotov, you can actually peek as well, because if they have a smoke, they will be pulling out their smoke to smoke on bomb. You will be peeking when they have a smoke out. Again, 100% of the time, you should be getting this kill. These are basically all the core concepts that you want to have in your mind when you're playing a post plant, because you want to play the post plant to the highest percentage. All of Counter-Strike, all of Pro CS, all of CS in general should be you trying to play to the highest percentage. Try and get the highest % chance that you will win this fight, win the round, kill the CT while they're defusing, play off of your teammate. All of these things will factor into you winning the round and give you a higher % chance at winning the round in the end. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see anything more, don't forget to comment and let me know what you guys want to see in future videos so I can put out that content for you. Like I said early in the video, I also do coaching on my Medify, and I stream 1 to 5 p.m. EST Monday through Friday if you guys want to catch me by there. But with all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.